Hey guys, Red Pen Mining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video, okay, I have been sent 3 different things here, well, specifically Bitcoin miners, and these are from jinglemining.com. Thank you for them for sending these to me, because as well, I want to give these 2 things away. I was gonna give away this one, but I think I'm gonna keep this one for myself. I'll show you guys later why, but these 2 we're gonna give away, okay? I'll announce how I'll give these away in just a second. But Jingle Mining reached out and said, hey, Red Panda, we want to send you some of our products. So I was like, sure, why not? And so I was not paid any money to review these things. They sent these to me for free, which again, I want to give away these 2 things, not this little thing. I'll show you later. But let's just quickly unbox this, okay? So looks like I got one of these guys, which I think is comparable to like a Bitaxe Gamma, as you guys can see here. I really like the packaging. Wow, this really comes with, this comes with a lot of adapters. Okay, comes with a Wi-Fi connector. I like that, Wi-Fi antenna. And here's the power brick for this device, which, okay, looks like I have to put in the North American adapter. And it's a barrel plug, 2.5-inch barrel plug. This power adapter says 5 amps at 25 watts. Okay, so that's the power capacity for this little one here. And let's just open it up and ooh. Okay, so look at that. It's got a black, like, this is powder coated, it feels like, or aluminum. It's got an aluminum shell and it's encased all around this miner here. So this is the Jingle Miner BTC Solo Light 1.2 terahash model, 5 amp, 25 watt input power for this. So we got the antenna at the top there. You know what? Let me install this. It just screws in just like that. Very nice. Okay, I like that there's this pretty beefy heatsink in the front here. Doesn't look like there's any copper. It looks like it's just aluminum fins. And yeah, other than that, I see the power adapter input right there, USB-C, in case you need to firmware update it by the looks of it. But yeah, if it's 1.2 terahash, this is probably very similar to a Bitaxe Gamma. So you know what, let me just quickly turn this on and get this hashing. I want to see what the power consumption is of this thing. Let's do it right now. Okay, so I got the power plugged in. All right, let's turn this thing on and see what it's gonna do here. All right, it just turned on. Oh, we got the Jingle Miner web dashboard here, looking on the screen here. That's really cool. This must be the same, you know, OLED screen as all these little miners have. Okay, so it looks like it says it's searching for Wi-Fi, so I'm just gonna need to use my phone and set this thing up and connect it to the Wi-Fi. So let me just do that real quick and let me take off. Actually, no, I'm not gonna take off this because someone's gonna win this Jingle Miner BTC Lite Solo Miner 1.2 terahash model. So all you guys gotta do for this video is just comment down below your thoughts on anything that I talk about, whether it's this or this bigger unit here or the smaller thing that I'm gonna showcase in this video. So just comment down below for your chance to win this, and I'll talk about how I'm going to be giving away this bigger guy later on in this video. Okay, so I've entered it already onto my Wi-Fi. It's starting to mine. I am going to ckpool.org, and I've noticed that the hash rate on this thing, it takes a bit for it to ramp up. So it's been a couple minutes already. But looking at the power software, it says 18.6 watts here. At the power meter I have here, my kilowatt is showing 24 watts at the wall here, 23.9. So it's a little bit off in terms of the web, but otherwise it's going normally, kind of like a Bitaxe, but it does seem to be slower in terms of ramping up. Now, the original pool that it was on, it was also slow in ramping up as well. So not quite sure why it's like that, but there is the option here for mining performance. I did see that you could overclock it. You can do custom as well, similar to like the open source firmware, like all those Nerdaxes, Bitaxes have, etc. There's a fan controller. It says 78 degrees Celsius shutdown temperature. So that's actually one thing I have maybe some concern about with this one is the temperature. I mean, it looks okay now, but I just started, you know, mining with this thing. I'm curious how well the casing like how well it's going to dissipate the heat. It's all metal. It does feel like it's all metal, so it feels like it could dissipate heat very well. I do feel a lot of airflow coming out from this side and also this side as well. So I don't think there's any concern in regards to this overheating, as long as you don't overclock it. I mean, you can't really overclock it anyway because the power supply, oh, I just turned off the screen. I can change, look at that, the buttons are on the side here. So I can change the screen look here if you wanted to, which is cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, but anyways, yeah, the power supply is a little bit of a concern if you want to overclock. I don't recommend overclocking. It says a 25 watt capacity power supply. We're using 24 watts right now, so any higher, you're probably going to go over the capacity of this existing stock PSU. So if you're going to do that, then you just need to upgrade the power supply. All right, I'm going to disconnect this, and I'm just going to put it straight back into the box because we're giving this thing away. And then now we are going to open up the bigger boy box here. Again, don't forget to comment down below for this little guy here, and I'll be choosing a winner after about, 24 hours, giving this guy away. All right, let's get into the bigger boy here. All right, so this one is going to be essentially a bigger version look than the one that we just unboxed. All right, so this is going to be the, ooh, look at that. Look at the, I really like the packaging on this one. Okay, look at this. Is this an RGB fan? This looks to be like an RGB fan. Okay, let's take it out here, and oh yeah, this is, okay, so this is like a NerdQX, plus look. This is the Jingle Miner Pro, 12 volt, 15 amp. Oh yeah, this thing's got air holes all over. Air coming out this way, also air coming out this way, so that probably helps. You know what? I think the casing actually helps a lot because it helps direct the airflow all over, this miner, so it helps cool it down in a way, maybe similar to the other one there, right? The mini Solo one. So, all right, let's plug this in. Does come with a hefty power supply by the looks of it. Also has a Wi-Fi antenna. Let's put the Wi-Fi antenna on. There we go. Then the power supply. Ooh, it's a hefty power supply. It's a 400 watt. Wow, 400 watt output power supply. Okay, looks like, is this an adapter? I'm assuming this is an adapter for North America, and yes, it is, because, nope, I was sent the wrong adapter. There's no North American one here. This would not work. Okay, I got a typical 120 volt plug, power plug. That's all this power supply needs if you're in North America. So here we go. Power, and we're gonna see how much power this thing takes at the wall. Here we go, plug it in, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's RGB. Wow, RGB fan on it. That's so cool. Okay, I don't wanna give this thing away anymore. I wanna keep this. This is the coolest thing ever. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a lot of airflow coming out of here. It's kind of loud, actually. Here, let's move it right here so you guys can see it in all of its glory. Yeah. Okay, let me set it up and get it mining, and let's see how much power consumption this thing uses. Okay, I just wanted to mention this, and I had an issue with this with the other one. If you have HTTPS, you have to remove the S, otherwise it's not going to connect. Okay, so if once you have it hooked up to your Wi-Fi, you type in the IP address in, make sure you remove the S in HTTP. All right, otherwise it's not going to load, but here it is. Okay, so this is a 4.8 terahash model, and I believe we can overclock it to more because obviously we have a 400 watt power supply. Right now with 4.8 terahash, which spooled up pretty fast, we're at 93.2 watts at 4.8 terahash. So pretty similar to like a NerdQX++, NerdQX++, 4.8 terahash model or 4.5 terahash model. Let's overclock this thing. Looks like we can update the firmware, website, so similar to like Bitaxe current version 1.14. Let's do some overclocking here. Okay, so looks like it says it's already at 600 and 1150. If I go to this part here, let's click super mode. Oh, super mode goes to 775, 1200. All right, well, let's try that. Save, continue. Okay, so it's gonna reboot here. All right, so while that's rebooting, I wanna talk about the giveaway of this Jingle Miner Pro. So there's gonna be a live stream on Saturday coming up, May 16th at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna give this Jingle Miner Pro away. So in order to win, you just have to be present in the live stream and you just have to chat, make sure you know you're there. We're gonna do the participant list thing and do the wheel of names and choose the winner for the Jingle Miner Pro. So see you in the live stream on Saturday. I will have the live stream spooled up for this giveaway. Okay, so looks like we're getting pretty close to 6 terahash on this now, and the power consumption is showing 123 watts. That's pretty much the same as like I think a NerdQX++, but yeah, we're getting 6 terahash on this thing. Beautiful. I really love the RGB fan on this thing. This is where it's at. Oh, it's getting a little bit toasty. Not too hot yet, but it's getting a little hot on the back. Okay, that's obviously where all the heat is probably gonna go, but look at that. Inside looks like there's a lot of airflow coming out of here, which is good. But hey, I really like this. This one's actually really nice for $320. I think this is a pretty solid deal on this guy, and I think code RPM gives you another 1% off on this thing. If you guys are interested in buying one of these things, go check out their website. They got a bunch of other miners for sale. And yeah, so jinglemining.com if anyone is interested. All right, 124 watts. All right, sounds good. Okay, I'm going to unplug this now, and we're gonna be giving this thing away, okay, on the Saturday live stream. So let me pack this baby up. Okay, man, I really love the packaging. This is really good from Jingle Mining. Okay, it's all nicely packed. There you guys go. And oh, there's a foam piece here. I will be sure to double box this when I ship this out. These two here, whoever wins, double boxed, so don't worry. Okay, next thing I'm gonna unbox and show you guys. So I'm not giving this away because I want this for myself. It's not worth as much as the other two things that we gave away, but this is a $40 Jingle Miner BTC Solo Lottery Monitor. Okay, and apparently it does some hash rate, okay, which I want to see if it does, at like apparently 1 watt. All right, so it's not a high performance, Bitcoin miner at all. I'll show you guys here. Let's take it out. So here there is a USB cable, okay, and that's USB-C to power it. All right, and now the little monitor itself. Let's see here, let's take it out. A little bit difficult. Okay, so that's all that's in this box. Pretty nice box actually. All right, let's take this off. Oh yeah, nice peel, and here it is. It says Jingle Miner in the front. It's got a big screen here. On the back, I see 2 buttons, so that'll obviously change the screens there. And then we got the USB-C port right in the back there. That's to power it. At the top, what is this? I don't see anything special there. It looks like it's just a hole there. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Now, I'm gonna need a USB brick. Let me find one. Okay, so I found this, just a USB-C brick from Anchor. It's a 3 amp 9 volt adapter thing here to power USB-C. So let's see if this works. I'm gonna plug it into my kilowatt here. Then I'm gonna plug in the, oh, I just realized. Wait, this is a USB-C to regular USB-A or B cable. So let me find a USB-C to USB-C. Okay, I found a USB-C to USB-C cable. Let's see if this works. Not sure if I'm going to blow this up or not, but it would be cool for a video. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna plug it into the back. Hopefully I don't melt it. 3, 2, 1. And it shows up. There we go, waiting config. Use the Wi-Fi to set up. Okay, so I have to join the SSID of it, Similar to joining the other devices through Wi-Fi, of course. Okay, so let me get my phone. Okay, it says Jingle Miner, and it looks like we've gotten the web GUI of it. Came up right away. Wi-Fi Manager, Jingle Miner, Configure Wi-Fi, Info, Exit, and there's an Update button. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to configure Wi-Fi. And it does come up with all the Wi-Fi SSIDs available. Then you can also set up the pool URL for solo mining Bitcoin on this. Now, I don't think it's going to do a lot because it's like, I think 500 gigahash or something. But let's just save. And at the bottom, and it's going to reset. Okay, it just reset, and now looks like it's getting internet. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh man, this is gonna go beside my bed. Yes, I like that. It shows the Bitcoin price, Ethereum price, BNB, Binance Coin price. So, looks like, did I say 500 gigahash? No, I think it's in kilohash. It's getting 500 and something kilohash there. It shows the IP address, and so there are buttons on the back. So we can, okay, so that turns it off. There's a button to turn it off, the screen. If I press it again, does it come back on? Nope, it doesn't come back on. So let me press the other button. Okay, the other button turns it on. So I might be pressing the power button. I can't tell if that's a power button or not, but okay, let me press the other button. Maybe that might scroll through. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Block templates, best difficulty, submitted shares, nothing. I don't expect to hit a block on here, but this says time and stuff up there. Okay, so it looks like there's only two things here. So let me go and connect to the IP address of it, see if there's any more options. Okay, yes, there is a web GUI of it, and it looks different. There is mining pool access. You can change the time zone, of course. Trend graph settings. Okay, so this is where we can actually choose the different coins, which is cool. There is a switch interval there, which is cool, so it can swap between the coins, but you can, you know, choose Dogecoin or a few other coins that you want here. That's awesome. There's apparently, okay, there's definitely thousands of different coins you could choose on here that you want to be as a price list on the screen. That's really cool. Then period, okay, you can change that to 7 day, 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, and then there is the remote device monitor. So you can connect this to your Jingle Mining account online, and you can see the status of this device. Just like I had my Jingle Mining BTC hash card, and you can see all that information online. Okay, well, that's it, guys. I think that's enough review of this. I'm glad I can keep this. I don't want to give this away. This is a cool little desk piece right here. This actually can show you. I really like the screen. It looks like it's like an IPS or OLED screen. It's very viewable from different angles. It doesn't lose its view, so you guys can see. It's pretty cool. I like that. This is pretty nice. 40 bucks. I think this is a really neat little desk ornament piece or something beside your bed. I think this is cool. Okay guys, that's enough for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts again for giving away the BTC Lite Solo 1.2 terahash model here. This is for a lucky winner in this video, and then for the live stream on Saturday, we're giving this away. You have to be present in the live stream in order to win the bigger boy one here that we got 6 terahash on. Okay, my friends, I'll see you all in the next video. Again, let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Thanks again to Jingle Mining for sending me all this stuff. Again, if you guys are interested in anything, go check out their website and use code RPM for 1% off.